My name is Christy Belcourt. I'm a Métis person whose ancestry is from the Métis community of Lac Saint Anne in Alberta, and I'm the one who painted in my grandmother's time. My artistic practice is something that I've been working on for the last 40 years, a slow development of exploration into both understanding the plant world, the environment, the earth, and also Métis beadwork, Métis aesthetic culture, and combining those two into large floral landscapes, and then other works too, to express how I'm feeling about the earth, the state of the world, and those kinds of things. Most of the patterns that are in the piece are reminiscent of beadwork patterns and embroidery patterns that are more abstract. Across North America, Indigenous communities have a recognizable aesthetic and connection to the land and plants, and it always seems to come out in some of our artwork. I want people to understand that Alberta sits on Indigenous land, and that without the treaties and without Métis people, Alberta would not be what it is. We're very determined, and we're proud of where we come from. We're proud of our ancestors, and we carry a great integrity as Métis people. When people see this work, I want them to remember that Métis people are strong, we are beautiful, our culture is strong, and our people have survived through some very hard times. Our lives are wholly dependent on the plant life on this planet. Without plant life, we're not able to live. So I live in a state of constant awe and gratitude to all the plants. Some of the elements that I include in it are at center the wild rose, the buds, and rose hips. And then there are blueberries, chokecherries, wild hazelnuts, and other elements are the arrowhead water plant and black-eyed Susans. And then there are some common Métis embroidery and beadwork designs. Those don't really have an equivalent that you can find exactly in nature, but they are designs that you see frequently in our beadwork, embroidery, and quill work. The Wade Merrill's admiral butterfly is a species at risk. It is considered special concern, and it's limited to 2 populations within Alberta. The name for swallow in French is La Rondelle, and that's my grandmother's maiden name. So I wanted to include those in there as a special nod to her. In my Auntie Maria's day, she said she would never thought that she would have seen a day where the swallow was going to be put on a species at risk list. And now it is. The populations of the swallow are severely declining. You know, everyone has something that they can relate to in nature. And I want people to know that their voice matters and that they can say something about what's going on. And also at the same time, envision the world that they want to have, not just the world that they don't want to have. The piece that's depicted on the columns is called The Celebration. I wanted to show that colorful, lively, full of life aspect of who I've seen that we are as a people. And because women, by and large, are the ones who carry the patterns, carry the work, and did all of the artwork, really, I wanted it to convey that sense of community as seen through women's eyes. The plants have a central flower, and out of that comes many stems and many colors. I always think of that as our different perspectives coming out of one community, our different ways of being, our different languages, our different understandings, but yet we are still one. Ultimately, I hope that we work together the same way that I depict all the different species of plants on the one stem. My love for this earth, my love for the plants makes me just want to continually paint them all the time. And I hope that that's what comes across in my work, is love for this earth. And through that, a need to protect it and to fight for it and to stand up for it. The bees have not stopped doing their work, and so I can't either. They give me an example of how to continue on, to be hopeful, to see the renewal of plants, to see them regrow, to see them keep trying, gives me an example to know that we should do the same.